impressive, isn't it? Never ever knew it was here. G'day everyone, welcome to this week's video and welcome to Ironbark Waterfall on the Central Coast. We've made our way down here this morning under grey skies, so we've got some really soft conditions. Perfect for shooting waterfalls, and this is a spot I haven't been to before and I wanted to come to for some time. So we've made our way down here this morning, down through the track and come down with a little bit of flow over the top of the falls at the moment after some recent rain. So I'm going to get my camera set up, try and fire a couple of shots here, but yeah, really pretty little waterfall here, and nice to come and shoot something different. Upon setting up to take the first image of the morning, I quickly noticed it was difficult to get any compositions from either side of the waterfall. I immediately looked around for some foreground interest and found these tree ferns. I set up my first composition of the day using the tree ferns in the foreground as an anchor to draw the viewer's eye into the shot. I settled on my first shot and I'm using the 16 to 35 wide angle lens this morning. I'm on vertical composition, and what I'm doing is I've actually got these group of ferns in the foreground, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take two shots here. I'm going to take one for the foreground and one for the background, and then I'll blend them together in Lightroom or Photoshop later on. My shutter speed at the moment is about 1/3 of a second because I want to try and retain as much detail in the waterfall as I can, but so far this looks quite nice for my first composition. I'll fire this shot and then I'll move around and get some more compositions around the waterfall. Move forward now, and I'm still in vertical composition, and I'm concentrating mainly just on the falls themselves. I've zoomed in and I've manually focused on the falls. On the front of the camera at the moment I've got the circular polarizer. I've got to cut down a little bit of glare on the falls, and I'm just experimenting with my shutter speed because while I want to get a lot of flow into the falls themselves, I want to try and retain as much detail in the water as I can. I'm going to fire a series of shots here at the falls and try and see which shutter speed works the best. We have to remember that a single shutter speed won't work every waterfall. The water travelling across the centre is going to be different in every shot, so it's a matter of firing shots at different shutter speeds and seeing which one works the best, and then I'll pick that out in post later on and select that image to process. Experimenting with different compositions, and I've come to find another composition here. I've got this log, these two fallen logs in the foreground, and all this greenery here, and then the small pool that's in front here. So what I've done again is I've focused on the greenery in the foreground and I've taken a shot for that, and then I've focused one on the waterfall, and I'll blend these two together. But the way the shot works is we've got this pool in the foreground here and the greenery sort of surrounding the waterfall as it leads the eye up towards the falls. My shutter speed at the moment is around half a second at f11, and I seem to be getting really nice clear sharp shots. I'm focusing manually, just focusing in on both the waterfall and the foreground, and they're coming out really nicely. So what I've done now, I've got a number of compositions with the 16 to 35 wide angle lens around the waterfall. And because we've got such soft light this morning, I've decided to stick on the 100 to 400 G-Master lens. This is a really sharp lens, and what I'm going to do now is just focus in on sections of the waterfall and try and pick out little intimate compositions. Currently I'm sitting at about f11 at 1/3 of a second. I'm going to fire some shots around the falls and try and pick up some more detail. I've just aimed a little bit higher on the falls now, and I've picked up a couple of the top tiers. And with this shot I've actually bracketed this shot. I've got an evenly balanced exposure. I've got one exposure over, one exposure under, and then I'll blend them together in Lightroom or Photoshop later on and try and get an evenly balanced image. So the power of the 100 to 400 G-Master lens is that I'm probably a good 10 to 15 metres away from that very small waterfall that's just breaking through the rocks down there. And I've zoomed right in on it and I've picked out a composition, focused on it manually, and then I fire a shot. But the beauty of this lens is being able to pick out those detailed compositions and get that really nice detail. The sun's just starting to crest across the top of the rock face at the moment, so we're going to take a couple more shots and then we're going to head out of here and make our way back up to the car. But it's been a great morning here so far at Ironbark Falls. A real pleasure to find. I didn't really know a lot about this place, so one of my subscribers let me know about it. Mark, if you're watching, mate, thank you very much for letting me know whereabouts the location was, and it's been great to come here and do a shoot this morning.
So as you can see, I took a number of images with the 16-35 and the 100-400mm lens on the day. I took a variety of different compositions around the waterfall. I also managed a shot with the Mavic Air drone. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your personal favourite.
Well guys, that completes this video here at Ironbark Falls. A fantastic place and a fantastic find. I've been on the coast for 40 odd years and I didn't even know about this place. So just a shout out to Mark, one of my subscribers. Thank you mate for letting me know about this place. And that completes this week's video guys. If you've enjoyed the content of this video, you know what to do. Go down below, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't been here before, please consider subscribing, tap that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. If you've got a comment or a question, leave them below. I'll always try and respond. Hopefully I'll be around shooting some more landscape soon. I'll see you then.